the first time I got up here to preach, when Cherie or Grandpa told me I had to preach, I was real nervous and I got real scared, and I was like, I don't want to do that because it just freaks me out. And so, I started studying the Bible and started going on the computer and looking up verses and doing all this study, and I just really liked it. I thought it was real fun, and so when I preached that day, I just felt good after that, and really good. And the same happened this time because I thought it was fun. So
Amen.
So I knew I had to preach about love, right? And so I didn't know what what verse to preach on and read. So I went to Bible Gateway, and it turns out the verse of the day was Matthew 22, verses 34 through 38, and it's about love, which is what I needed. And it says, "But when the Pharisees heard that he had silenced the Sadducees with his reply, they met together to question him again. One of them said, an expert in religion law, tried to trap him with this question: 'Teacher, which is the most important commandment in the law of Moses?' Jesus replied, 'You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. A second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself. The entire law and all the demands of the prophets are based on these two commandments.'" And so love is like, he's saying that love is the most important commandment because love is one of the main characteristics of God. So God is love. So what is love? That's what we're doing here. What is love? So in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7, it tells us exactly what love is. It says, "Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable. And it keeps no record of being wrong. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up. Love never loses faith. Is always hopeful and endures through every circumstance." That's what love is.
Amen.
So that's exactly how we should treat others too.
Amen.
And so we should be able to love people better because we know how much we're loved by God. And so in John 3:16 it says, "For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life."
Amen. That's right.
So He loves us this much that He gives His only Son just for us, just all of us in this church.
Yes.
He gave us His Son, and we didn't do anything to deserve that love. His gift of love to us should help us love others.
Amen.
So we should just pray that God directs our hearts into the love of God because His love never fails.
Amen. That's right.
Amen.
Amen. Brother Louie? Thank you.
Good job, man.